The Sopranos is not just a standout television show, but a true icon in the entertainment industry, with a multitude of prestigious awards won over its six-season run. The series took home 27 Emmy Awards and received 69 nominations, solidifying its place in television history. Among these, the show won the Outstanding Drama Series Emmy in 2004 and 2007, two of the most prestigious honors in Hollywood. James Gandolfini, who portrayed Tony Soprano, won the Outstanding Lead Actor in a Drama Series Emmy 3 times, 2001, 2003, 2004, while Edie Falco, Carmela Soprano, earned the Outstanding Supporting Actress in a Drama Series Emmy in 2003 and 2008. The show also claimed 2 Golden Globe Awards for Best Television Series, Drama, in 2000 and 2003, as well as Best Actor in a TV Series, Drama for Gandolfini in 2000 and 2003. All time. Behind the dazzling glory, have you ever wondered, how much did the cast get paid for such a massive success? The numbers below might just blow your mind and make you wish you were part of it. You probably won't believe it, but the lead actor earned over $88 million just from his role. Hard to imagine, right? In the first season, even though The Sopranos hadn't yet created a global phenomenon, the earnings for the main cast were already noteworthy. James Gandolfini, who portrayed Tony Soprano, received $1 million for the entire season, which is roughly $1.6 million when adjusted for 2025. Meanwhile, the 2 lead actresses, Edie Falco, Carmela Soprano, and Lorraine Bracco, Dr. Jennifer Melfi, earned between $50,000 to $75,000 per episode, a significant amount at the time. However, all these earnings were just the beginning. Compared to later seasons, when the show truly became a global cultural phenomenon, the cast's salaries skyrocketed to incredible numbers that only today's A-list stars could dream of. By the second season, The Sopranos had captured massive attention from both the public and critics alike, and that success quickly translated into well-deserved pay raises for the cast. James Gandolfini, the heart and soul of the series as Tony Soprano, saw his salary jump to $2 million for the season, a significant leap from the first year. Meanwhile, key supporting stars like Edie Falco, Carmela, and Lorraine Bracco, Dr. Melfi, were now earning between $250,000 and $300,000 per episode. This dramatic rise not only reflected the show's booming success, but also marked a shift in how television stars were valued, bringing them closer than ever to the stature and earnings of Hollywood's elite. By the third season, The Sopranos had cemented its place at the top of American television, and its lead cast was finally earning what they deserved. James Gandolfini, who played Tony Soprano, was reportedly making around $400,000 per episode, roughly $5 million per season, which would be close to $8 million today, adjusted for inflation. Around the same time, Edie Falco as Carmela Soprano and Lorraine Bracco as Dr. Melfi were each earning between $250,000 and $300,000 per episode, equivalent to about $400,000 to $480,000 in today's dollars, an impressive figure for cable TV in the early 2000s. But the real financial peak came in the sixth and final season. Gandolfini's paycheck rose to a staggering $1 million per episode. With 21 episodes that season, he took home a total of $21 million, around $34 million in today's money. Edie Falco, Lorraine Bracco, and Michael Imperioli, who played Christopher Maltasani, were also earning big, with each making between $500,000 and $700,000 per episode, equivalent to $800,000 to nearly $1 million now. Over the course of all 6 seasons, Gandolfini earned an estimated $55 million, roughly $88 million adjusted for current value. Falco brought in around $35 million, while Bracco and Imperioli earned between $25 and $30 million each. These numbers speak volumes, not just about the show's massive success, but also about how The Sopranos became one of the most financially rewarding television series in history, both for the network and the cast. From the very first season, the show brought in $20 million from its broadcast deal with HBO. As the show grew in popularity, each subsequent season generated even higher earnings. By the final season, The Sopranos was bringing in around $100 million annually just from its broadcast and international licensing rights. HBO earned over $1 billion from international broadcast deals, with major agreements in markets like the UK, Canada, and Australia. The licensing fees continued to rise over time, with the later seasons securing multi-million-dollar international broadcast deals. The Sopranos was also incredibly successful in selling DVD and Blu-ray box sets. Since the first release in 2002, the show earned over $300 million from DVD and Blu-ray sales. With over 10 million box sets sold, the show not only attracted viewers on TV, but also generated significant income from fans eager to own physical copies of the series. In 2007, when the final season was released, The Sopranos earned about $50 million from DVD and Blu-ray sales. By the end of the series, this total had climbed to nearly $500 million. The show wasn't just successful in terms of content, it also became a cultural phenomenon. The Sopranos earned millions from merchandise sales, including t-shirts, memorabilia, and other items. Notably, advertising deals throughout the show brought in substantial revenue for HBO and its partners. HBO signed major advertising contracts with large brands, including car companies and consumer goods brands. In the final season alone, advertising revenue reached over $25 million as the show was at the height of its fame. While The Sopranos wasn't a feature film, HBO organized special screenings at theaters and film festivals, which attracted large audiences and generated additional revenue. International airings of the show also contributed significantly, with each international market bringing in around $10 million per season. Furthermore, the show was sold to streaming platforms like Netflix, Amazon Prime, and Hulu. The rebroadcasting of the show on these platforms after it ended continued to bring in millions of dollars in licensing fees. The Sopranos generated an estimated $1.2 billion over the course of its airing and beyond. This makes it one of the most financially successful TV shows in history, reflecting not only its artistic brilliance, but also its undeniable commercial power in the entertainment industry. The total profits from all involved parties, HBO, the production companies, international distributors, and DVD/Blu-ray distributors, prove that The Sopranos was not just a cultural icon, but also a financial powerhouse, forever cementing its place as one of the most profitable TV shows of all time. The Sopranos is not just a standout television show, but a true icon in the entertainment industry, with a multitude of prestigious awards won over its six-season run. The series took home 27 Emmy Awards and received 69 nominations, solidifying its place in television history. Among these, the show won the Outstanding Drama Series Emmy in 2004 and 2007, two of the most prestigious honors in Hollywood. James Gandolfini, who portrayed Tony Soprano, won the Outstanding Lead Actor in a Drama Series Emmy 3 times, 2001, 2003, 2004, while Edie Falco, Carmela Soprano, earned the Outstanding Supporting Actress in a Drama Series Emmy in 2003 and 2008. The show also claimed 2 Golden Globe Awards for Best Television Series, Drama, in 2000 and 2003, as well as Best Actor in a TV Series, Drama for Gandolfini in 2000 and 2003. Moreover, The Sopranos won 6 Screen Actors Guild Awards, SAG, including the Outstanding Cast in a Television Series Award in 2000, alongside individual wins for James Gandolfini and Edie Falco. In addition to these, the series garnered 14 Satellite Awards and 8 Golden Globe Awards, with dozens of other accolades from prestigious organizations, totaling 69 awards and 122 nominations throughout its 6 seasons. These achievements underscore that The Sopranos is not merely a television show, but a significant milestone in the history of the entertainment industry. Premiering in 1999, The Sopranos was more than just a TV show. It was a powerful jolt to American society and politics. Centered around Tony Soprano, a mafia boss, the series boldly explored psychological struggles, moral ambiguity, and and family dynamics in ways never before seen on screen, ultimately reshaping how society viewed these issues. Mental health and the male image. Tony Soprano became a defining figure in the conversation around men's mental health. Before the show aired, male psychology was rarely addressed in mainstream culture. But through Tony's panic attacks and therapy sessions, The Sopranos broke new ground, exposing the vulnerability and emotional crises of men, especially those who appeared strong on the outside. Following the show's release, a 2008 study from Iowa State University revealed a notable shift in public perception. There was a measurable increase in the acceptance of seeking psychological help, particularly among men. The show didn't just entertain. It sparked a national conversation about masculinity, weakness, and the importance of mental well-being. Impact on popular culture. The show didn't just shift perceptions, it reshaped the cultural landscape. Words like gabagool and gumma, once obscure Italian-American slang, entered everyday American conversations, cementing The Sopranos as a cultural touchstone. This influence went beyond the world of organized crime. These terms, and the attitudes behind them, began to show up in casual dialogue, late-night comedy, and even political commentary. A 2015 survey by The Atlantic found that over 60% of Americans familiar with the show could recognize and define at least one of its iconic terms, proving that The Sopranos didn't just reflect culture, it became part of it. Politics and social morality. The Sopranos mirrored the moral decay brewing within American society, especially in the turbulent political climate following the events of 9/11. As trust in government institutions eroded and public skepticism grew, the show's portrayal of the Soprano crime family thriving amid this chaos became a haunting reflection of real-world disillusionment. Rather than just telling a story about organized crime, The Sopranos held up a mirror to the American conscience. Tony's tangled relationships with family, friends, and therapists symbolized a broader societal struggle, the erosion of traditional values, and the blurred lines between legality, power, and morality. A Pew Research Center study in 2007 found that public trust in the federal government had dropped to 29%, the lowest in decades, echoing the show's own themes of institutional failure and personal moral collapse. Legacy in television. Thanks to The Sopranos, American television entered a new golden age. The series laid the groundwork for later masterpieces like Breaking Bad and Mad Men, ushering in an era where character depth and societal complexity became the gold standard for prestige TV. Its impact wasn't just critical, it was measurable. In 2020 alone, The Sopranos saw a massive 179% spike in rewatch numbers on HBO Now, as reported by GQ, proving its enduring grip on audiences even decades after it first aired. The Sopranos was never just a mob show, it was a cultural shift. It redefined how we think about society, politics, and mental health, pulling back the curtain on American life in ways no show had dared before. To this day, it remains not just a landmark of entertainment, but a haunting reflection of America's evolving soul. The Sopranos, the show that even real mafias had to fear. Since its official premiere in January 1999, The Sopranos was far more than just a gripping TV series. It was a slow-burning bomb aimed straight at the heart of organized crime. The show offered an unflinching, intimate look into the lives of Italian-American mobsters in the U.S., a world that, until then, had only existed behind a fog of mystery and speculation. But that raw authenticity didn't just shake viewers, it caught the attention of real-life mobsters too. Threatening calls from the shadows. As early as the first few seasons, lead actor James Gandolfini, Tony Soprano, revealed that he had received anonymous phone calls from individuals claiming to have ties to the mafia. The message? Crystal clear. Be careful with what you're putting on the air. Some things shouldn't be exposed. Insiders in the entertainment industry have also reported that several members of the production team, including writers and directors, were allegedly threatened, pressured to alter, or even remove scenes that were deemed too real for comfort. Real security measures had to be taken. As rumors continued to swirl, David Chase, the mastermind behind The Sopranos, was forced to tighten security on set. Every episode was meticulously reviewed before airing to ensure it didn't cross any red lines. At one point, HBO even hired a private security team to protect James Gandolfini throughout the filming process, especially during shoots in sensitive areas of New Jersey, where real organized crime groups were known to operate. The show that helped the FBI get to work. It wasn't just audiences or the mafia keeping a close eye on The Sopranos. The FBI was paying attention too, and they loved it. After the series aired, the Bureau reported a noticeable increase in surveillance and analysis of organized crime groups. In fact, the FBI even used several episodes in internal training sessions, citing the show's shockingly accurate depiction of power dynamics, money laundering tactics, and the elaborate methods mob bosses used to hide their true identities. Some mafia organizations had to change their methods, although no one openly admitted it. Investigative journalists reported that certain Italian-American mafia organizations began adjusting their communication methods and meeting arrangements after noticing too many similarities to the show. In a 2005 investigative article, The Guardian, UK, revealed some mob bosses felt betrayed. They wondered, how could the show know such intricate details? A character respected by the mafia. Although initially cautious, some real-life mafia figures later expressed admiration for how the show portrayed Tony Soprano, a mob boss who was both ruthless and tormented by inner conflict. He's like one of us, but told through the language of art. A mob boss in New York was quoted in a 2011 Vice News feature. James Gandolfini, so stressed, he wanted to quit the role. Gandolfini submitted 4 requests to leave the show due to overwhelming psychological pressure and constant backstage threats. On one occasion, when Harvey Weinstein pressured him to promote another film, Gandolfini reacted angrily and said, "If you don't stop, I'll punch you to death." The Sopranos, not just a show, but a nightmare for the mafia. Despite all the pressure, The Sopranos completed its journey with 6 seasons and over 86 episodes, attracting more than 10 million viewers per episode and winning 21 Emmy Awards along with numerous other major accolades. But the most remarkable thing is, no other show has ever caused the real mafia to shift like this. You may love or hate Tony Soprano, but one thing is undeniable. The Sopranos made the real mafia worried.